Today, I'll be talking about procrastination.
Mentoring, teaching, developing, coaching, educating, empowering.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Seun Obisesan. Today, I'll be talking about procrastination. Procrastination is putting things off or delaying them till last minute. I will do it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, I'll do it next week. Okay, maybe next month. I'm working on it. I will get it done. Those are words of someone that's procrastinating. It is just like knowing the right thing and not doing it or delaying to do them. When you always say, I'll do it tomorrow, you cannot boast of tomorrow because you don't know what it holds. So get it done now. There are two types of procrastination. One is a resistant and one is a refuser. The resistant is you delaying to do things. Like if you're a parent, you say to that child, go get your room clean, tidy up your room. And they kind of, I'll do it, and they delay until they kind of, you have to, that tone to get them do it. Those are resistant. They do it, but they resist to do it. Like back home in Nigeria, if an elderly person send you on an errand and then you stamp your feet on the floor like grumble, it's more or less like partial disobedience. It's disobedient anyway. So that's resistant. And the refuser is you saying you will do it, but you never get it done. I do it, but you never do it. So if this is something that is reoccurring, you're noticing that you procrastinate, you need to put yourself together in order to reduce procrastinating or get rid of it completely. Procrastinating is putting off important things and then spending your time on things that are not really important. It's like you have an essay to do from college and maybe the lecturer gave you the essay on the 10th of the month and say, oh, you have to bring it back on the 25th of that month. You have about 15 days to get it done. And then the first day, that's the 11th, you didn't look at it at all. You're busy doing other less important things like, spending most of your time watching videos on Netflix or spending most of your time on things that are not really relevant. I'm not saying watching videos on Netflix is not important, but in order of priority, what is the most important thing that you should be doing at that time that you left aside and focus on something that is not really essential? And something that is really funny is that sometimes we spend most of our time on Netflix watching pre-recorded videos. You can come back to it after you get everything all sorted and then come back to that video. That's procrastination. When you leave the most important things aside, I'll do it. Those phrases, pay attention to it. I'll get it done. Oh, maybe I'll do it next week. But you're not really doing anything now. We all have the tendency to procrastinate, but some people can procrastinate more than the other. So if you find out you're doing more procrastinating, you need to put things in order for yourself. If you procrastinate more often, It can cause stress because you're leaving everything till last minute. So you're rushing to get it all done. This can be stressful on you. One of the reasons that people procrastinate is it might be lack of confidence. You get an essay from college, you're looking at it like, what is this? I don't even have a clue. You don't know if you're capable of doing it, and you've not even tried to do it. That could be one of the cause. Also, sometimes people find it hard to organize themselves. If you're finding it hard to organize yourself, you are more likely to procrastinate because you look at everything and it overwhelms you. So you cannot even figure out where to start, not to even talk of starting it at all. Now, talking about procrastinating, what is the way out? Be aware that you are not alone on this. Don't let people say to you, you procrastinate. It's bad. It's this, and make you feel like I don't know, like an abandoned, like you live on another island entirely, like they've never been there. No. We all have the tendency to procrastinate. If you look at your friends and family and they look efficient to you, there was a time in their life, or maybe at that moment that you're looking at them and you think, oh wow, they're so efficient. Maybe they've been through it. So never look down on yourself. Don't think, oh, I'm alone in this. Oh, I'm the only one that procrastinates. Oh, I'm the only one that's always late. No, you're not the only one. You can also try disconnect tool. What I mean by disconnect tool is, let's say you have your college work or your office work to do. You can look for a way to disconnect your Wi-Fi if that is where you are being, if you notice where instead of you getting your work done, you quickly go to check on Twitter, you quickly go to check Facebook, quickly Snapchat, TikTok and stuff. You can disconnect your Wi-Fi for a few hours so that you wouldn't have anything to go to check, and then you can focus more. If you're a parent that Vodafone have this, the home broadband, whereby you can download an app, and then everybody who have a device that's connected to the Wi-Fi, the home Wi-Fi, will go on your, you have it on your phone, and then you can disconnect any device if you think that child is not spending more time or focusing more on what they need to be doing at that time. Maybe it's time to get their own work done, and you notice they're just on their phone or they're on their whatever tablet device, spending too much time browsing all over the place. You can shut them down from your phone. It's an app. So you can also do that for yourself if you're a student or you're an adult, just to eliminate or kind of reduce distraction in order for you to stay focused and get your work done. Be aware of what you need to work efficiently. Like some people, when they are studying, they like music, they like background noise, they want to listen to the radio, and they'll flow really well when they are doing that. And some people, when they want to study, they don't want any music. They study in silence. So know what works for you, because I can say, oh, turn down the music, and that might not work for you. Maybe that's what kind of stop all your procrastinating, and then you'll be able to focus, you'll be able to concentrate. It depends on you. Know what works for you, makes you work efficiently.